Allergan is best known as the maker of Botox, but the company is looking to become more than just a wrinkle remover. Bloomberg Shannon Pettypiece is here with Allergan's CEO, David Pyott, for more on where his business is headed. Shannon?
Thanks, Matt. So I want to talk to you about one of your emerging products, lap band. You're hoping to expand use for that from people who are severely obese to people who are less obese. Now, I'm wondering, though, some people have raised the concern that the benefits won't outweigh the risks for these less obese people. Why do you think it is important to expand to people who may be 50, 60 pounds overweight?
Great. Well, obviously, just walking around America and indeed the world, unfortunately, we see a lot of really severely obese people. And to give you an idea of the amount we're talking about, FDA had a panel in December to look at the use of lap band for people all the way down to what's known as 30 body mass index. So if one of us were, say, 5'5" tall, that would put us above 180 pounds, just to square that away. Now, of course, when it comes to safety, it is a surgical procedure. And so, sometimes, occasionally, things do happen. We know over an 18-year period that we've had 600,000 lap bands implanted worldwide. And the incidences of mortality, meaning unfortunately death in the operating room, is about 1 in 2,000 cases, which is a lot better than the alternative, which is bypass, which is about 1 in 500 cases. So like everything, some risk, but then huge benefit. Huge weight loss.
But for these people, I guess I just wonder if there's a concern of this getting overused. If you have someone, let's say a woman who's 60 pounds overweight, putting her at risk, of potential death, infection, organ damage, all these things that can come from a surgical procedure, are you concerned that this may be used by people who could treat their condition with diet and exercise, rather than having to undergo this operation?
Well, not really. I used to be in the world of actually nutrition as well, and I know from that, unfortunately, only somewhere between 15 and 20% of people who are severely obese find a way of changing, if you like, their life regimen and their eating habits. And we've seen recently that FDA hasn't allowed through any of the diet pills either. So unfortunately, I think we're going to have to look at this, what I'd call a mechanical device. It's like a little watch strap that you implant laparoscopically around the top of the stomach, which is a governor, and basically the stomach sends you a message saying, I'm full. And that's the way that you then actually can reduce your intake of food.
Well, and you should get a decision from the FDA on whether or not they'll expand this later this year sometime?
Should happen quite soon. Normally, FDA acts within 6 months. The panel voted on the 2 questions, 8-2 or 8-1 in favor. So normally panels follow, FDA follows panel's advice. So we're kind of standing by waiting for the approval.
And I want to ask you about another product you're trying to expand use of, Botox. You have approval in migraines for this wrinkle treatment. Where does this product go next?
Well, Botox is a fantastic product. Of course, most people in America have heard of it because of the famous glabellar lines. This is this wrinkle which mysteriously I don't have. So that's what it's known for. Today, in fact, half of Botox sales worldwide are for therapeutic conditions. And looking at the next 5 years, we expect the therapeutic sales will roughly double again because, of course, curing migraines for people who have 15 and more headache days per month, that's a huge deal.
Yeah. Well, it'll be an interesting one to watch. Any sales forecasts you can give us for Botox in the next few years?
Oh, strongly increasing growth. This year, towards 10%. We're still in launch phase. And behind migraine, we even have filed for what's known as spastic bladder. So Botox soon will be used in the urology community as well.
Great. Well, we'll be watching that one, absolutely. Thanks very much for joining us.
Great. Thank you.